All right, week two of the Who's In, Who's Out show. This week, not a ton of movement. There were some games, but there wasn't really a lot of games between like top teams, or not a lot of top teams got knocked down. So only one new team in either Division Two or Division One made it to the top six berths right now. There's still a lot that can happen. This is actually the last week that you're gonna see some of the teams in this show. Starting next week, I am taking out the lowest bracket, the teams that need some more wins, so the teams that are in danger to missing the national tournament. So every single week, I'll be taking one bracket down. This week, every team is still in. I will give you feedback in all of them. Not a ton of movement up and down, just a few teams. I will make comments on how the teams are moving up and down, but this upcoming week, 110 games, some of them against top opponents. Okay, so this week, yeah, not a ton of movement, but I guarantee you the upcoming week, there's gonna be a lot of surprises. So two teams moved out of here, which is really good for those two teams. But these five teams, they still need quite a bit of work. It'll be difficult for them to make it at this point, but they still have a little bit of hope. These eight teams right here, they're very close, very close. I suspect that some of these will be moved up on the hunt. But yeah, these teams definitely they need some wins sometime soon. These teams are definitely on the hunt. The thing with some of these teams, like for example ESCF, they have a lot of wins and they are almost there. They just haven't played a lot. They're behind the games that they play. Penn State, Lehigh Valley, same thing. So hopefully, as they get more games, then we'll see if they're contenders or if they're pretenders. These are the first six out, the teams that I actually consider to be top seeds right now, but just for one reason or another, they just haven't made it. And these up here are your next teams that are right now in. Whole movement here. Five Towns College made it into the national champions. Is the only team that made it. You still have the top two seeds, Berkeley Knights New Jersey and Penn State Brandywine. Beaver moved from Pool A to B. Albany College is holding the same position. Penn State Greater Allegheny still holding the number 5 seed. So not a lot of movement, but lots of games coming up. So Division One is basically just about the same. Not a ton of movement. You got Ugly, that is a new team here. You still have Paul Quinn College. However, Carlow College, they move up, so now they're in this pool right here. Manor is still the only team on the hunt. No, they won and they lost the game this week. Nothing has changed there. The only team I have considering for a national berth outside of the six is Mississippi University for Women, and these are your top seeds. No new teams this week. The only change is that the number 3 seed is now St. Mary. University of Maine for Penn moved down to the number 4 seed, but the top 2 teams are still at the same, and pretty much the same combination of teams this week. So there's the show. I hope that you enjoy it. I only had like 2 people then say, well, I think this team should make it, I think this team should not make it. Write in the comments. Let me know. I am not a perfect being. I didn't agree with those 2 people. Not that didn't agree with them thinking those teams had a chance to make it. I 100% agree with that, and keep sending me that because it gives me something to think about. But I just didn't see enough movement or enough work from those teams to be moved up into the national berth. However, as I mentioned at the very beginning, 110 games between Division 1 and Division 2 teams this week. It's going to be fantastic. I'll have a national rankings again done sometime this weekend, and then next weekend who's in and who's out. Remember, I am going to take one bracket, okay? Always. So today's bottom bracket, you will not see that the upcoming week, okay? Some teams will move in and out, but we'll see after this weekend who is it's a massive weekend. It's a massive week of games overall. Let's see who's in and who's out next week. Thank you for watching. If you need any feedback, leave me a description, click like and subscribe. Thank you guys. See ya.